Wendigo.
Hi guys, my name is Miller and welcome back to another video. Today we will talk about the latest flash event, for the Lamborghini Sián FKP 37, but it's one of the best flash events we've had so far, and also why I have mixed feelings with it at the same time. First, some more about what the Lamborghini Sián FKP 37 is. It is the latest creation by Lamborghini, and not just that, it's also the fastest one according to them. But I think what is more important here is that it is Lamborghini's first hybrid vehicle. But they're way behind on the hybrid train, however. The first hybrid cars setting out the pace were the Porsche 918, the LaFerrari and the McLaren P1, which was way back in the day. I'm quite surprised it took Lamborghini this long to jump on the hybrid scene. The Sián is quite a special hybrid, however. The V12 in combination of supercapacitors, which are basically, like the name insists, high capacity capacitors. They're kind of in between electrolytic capacitors, we know the small ones, and rechargeable batteries. They can't store as much as batteries for a given weight and volume, but they can be charged and discharged very quickly and can handle more charging cycles. There is no real big applications of this concept yet in the hybrids world, but if I understand it correctly, rather than a plug-in charging system, it is more based on storing the energy from braking, kind of like the curse system from elderly F1 cars. But the goal is to provide some good extra power on short bursts. I could go a lot more into detail on it, like about the rear wheel steering, etc., the special bits of technology here and there, but that would just take a lot of time, and it's really quite a unique and advanced car. If you want to know more about this, make sure you head over to Lamborghini's website, there is lots of information over there. In game you will have to buy this car for cash, as it's a flash event. What I do like though, when wanting to buy it, is the option to test drive it. It's a nice small added feature. But when you want to get it, the good old bundles pop up again like usual. Here again, I'm not even considering the more expensive packs, because I don't need green fusion parts, I have 100 of each by now, and cash can be gotten for free easily. So pack number 1 it is. Once that is processed, the car is delivered. Immediately what pops up in here is a sharp design of the car, but kind of reminiscent of the Aventador and such, but also the quite special LED strips as headlights. The color is an odd choice to me, not exactly sure what the thought process behind it was, but with the white outline on the tires, it makes the rims pop up even more. The backside, however, looks full alien to me. It looks massive and very futuristic. I'm not really a big fan of it. My favorite feature on this car is how the active spoiler in the back turns into an actual spoiler with M plates. And on these M plates you can see the number 63, where you can remember it from the SVJ and the SE18, but basically remembering the year the company was founded in, 1963. Also nice detail, only 63 models will be brought into production of this vehicle. Now on to the event, or should I say events in this occasion. Something I have been asking for such a long time has finally come. It's a support event. In this short series you can win up to 425,000 cash, 120 gold, 100 bronze keys, 17 uncommon and 4 rare Lamborghini fusion parts. And best of all, an extra stage 6 part for the Sián in there as well. This is something we could use for sure, and when we're thinking of flash events for cars where fusion parts are rare of, and I hope this type of event is meant to stay. The only requirement here is that you have to use a Lamborghini, but I would like to warn you, not use your fastest Lamborghini, use the one you have closest to max, as at times depend on the car you chose to run. And it's a quite spicy event, so don't run the Sián if I were you. I chose to go with the Performante Spider because I kinda like the car and I do have it maxed out. The hardest races are the final 3, a sprint race 0 to 100 where I needed to beat a 1.822, then a speed trap where I had to go faster than 461 km per hour in a quarter mile, and then a final time where I had to go faster than 8.5. Considering the Huracan Performante Spider runs on 8.1, this is quite hard. Seeing the times I ran, it kinda shows the difficulty level of the event in general, and it shows the time depend on the used car. Use not your fastest, but the one you have closest to max. Final reward here, I got a transmission stage 6, which I didn't have yet, which then came in handy. Now the main course or the main event, this one is like any other flash event. 30 races without lock-in, with rewards like those other ones. 900,000 cash, 775 gold, 280 bronze keys, 100 silver and 10 gold keys, alongside 14 uncommon fusion parts, 8 rare and 4 epic fusion parts for Lamborghini, and 2 stage 6 parts. which can be won on races 25 by beating an opponent which ran a 9.25, which is beatable on stage 5 with full fusion parts, keep in mind, and on race 28 by beating a speed trap by going faster than 489 km per hour. Also doable on stage 5, but later a tune on that as well. Before I start talking about the difficulty level of the event, I would like to mention the Sián maxed out runs a time of a 7.06, making it the 6th fastest car in game, behind the known sub 7 second cars, the Avantra and the Supra. So this is quite a decent car, and from what I see, an absolute dyno killer, a bit like the SVJ to be honest. On stage 5 it is like the Jesko, a very good car, but the trick is not to tune it on best dyno, try to put the final drive down a bit, and this is the result. Run this tune and you will be able to get up to race 27. After race 27 it gets a bit trickier. First you have a speed trap to get the second stage 6 part, and here I would suggest to only mess up with your final drive so you can reach the speed within a quarter mile. This should be fairly easy on stage 5, and if you need an example, this is a tune that I ran and the speed trap race itself. Races 29 and 30 however are of a higher caliber. Here I had to install the stage 6 parts I had won up to that point, being the tires I won from the first free crate, the transmission which I won twice basically, because I got it on the supply cup or the support cup, and on race 25, nullifying the point of the supply cup. For real Nitro Motion fixed that, only one stage 6 part, no dupes in events when you pay for a car, and then the engine stage 6 I won on race 28. Between race 25, where I got the dupe, and race 28, I did fully shut down my device and I did not get a duplicate, so maybe that's a trick or something. For these I used the following tune. This then was the result of the final race. Again, an event that for now I am not able to beat yet, but one I will be able to beat without having to buy additional crates, so I can say I am satisfied. If I were not to have a dupe in the transmission, I would have gotten 4 stage 6 parts, which should have been enough without a doubt. I will claim my free daily crate and get my loyalty, which will then help me through the event, so I have nothing to worry about. I have to say though that the support event does really help and I'm quite happy to have it. Overall we can put it into 5 good points. Easy to upgrade car as Lamborghini fusion parts are common, fast on stage 5 with an 8.3, stage 6 part races are reachable with stage 5, support event also a nice bonus, and the final race can be beaten with 3 to 4 stage 6 parts, which can be obtained without having to buy extra crates. I really hope we get to see those support events in the future for other manufacturers with flash events where fusion parts are rare. But now something I want to say as well that I feel a bit disappointed in, and that is that the frequency of paid events right now is beyond ridiculous. We've had a Jesko starting October 17th, then a Senna starting the 1st of November, and then this one a week later. That is 3 times 20 bucks in less than 4 weeks for a mobile game. That is a bit too much. This is another situation, if you were only to buy one car, it would be worth it. But if you just bought a Jesko, I see no point in buying this car at all. That is just becoming too costly overall. And that is 60 without counting possible crates. Soon we will have then the Noble, perhaps adding another 20 to that. Just too much. It needs more spreading. I don't mind it once in a while, but it has to stop now at this rate. We need a break. Overall, I'm very happy with the event. It's a good car, it's quite special. Good support event, it's doable, but it's just too much on a too short period. This is something that can be adapted to in the future. We need more spacing and variety. Showdowns are nice, but free event here and there is fully worth it and would be nice. Why not put a duality in between first and then move to the Sián later? Anyways, those are my 2 cents. Let me know what you think about this down below. I will close off here. If you enjoyed the video, do not hesitate to leave a like. Subscribe for more content like this. My name is Melle. See you around and keep racing.